their head coach. They've been playing some of their best football, winning 8 of their last 10 games. On the opposing sideline, that's the Saints head coach. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Scott here with Brock Huard, and everybody just about set. And here we go from New Orleans. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Going for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 16.
Running back sent in motion left. On a quick slant, he's got Allen. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. It's more about the alphabet. It's like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down, San Antonio.
First down, play action. Complete out to the right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
The give here on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a San Antonio.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
A gain of 7. And the San Antonio first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one doesn't go far. Like the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Throwing from the gun. That's caught for the first. They haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Cut near the goal line. he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. Ooh, and they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is second and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he almost gets to the 5. It goes out at the 6. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal.
It's third and goal.
He's going to throw it. And he is in. Touchdown. These guys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Saints and their wide receivers set for this next possession. And the number of times he's been targeted has led to some serious results. He's currently top 5 in the NFL in receptions. One of the tight ends motioning left. Now it's Scott. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Slot man in motion left. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
And the Saints
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard
The
line.
play fake. He'll throw. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. I'll throw it. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
To number 88.
They're down here, need 8 on the play.
9 brings up 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
48-yard line.
Run by Scott. Escapes the defender. Dancing past him. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
This is Scott. And that's good for a few. He brings up 3rd down.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Scott on the carry. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Second down pass play coming. Brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Here's second and goal from the 6. He'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere in football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Into traffic. Complete. And this one does not go far.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Looking in the air here.
30-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Back to throw. It is caught left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense is set. First and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Short side option here. He's running left. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Second and 1.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. All set now. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They're getting humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's second and 13. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Third and long.
Third and long for him here. He's got a man left. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw now. That one's complete right side. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Scott. Free inside the 30. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
The gain on the play. That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
22.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 2-yard line.
Back play straight ahead. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
14. Visitors 10.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that carry over, and that's one on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Punt team on the field. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. The Saints returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. Saints holding the lead inside of the Superdome. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third and a lone yard coming up. They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Connecting on the slant. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Complete to number 22.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 31-yard
Pass play now.
line.
Complete out to the right. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That's good for the Saints.
One final shot before the half. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. So we have a one-score game here. And we'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Visitors, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Cut out left. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on it, throw quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Air it out on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a San Antonio first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the San Antonio first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
He was taken down.
Well, that doesn't matter 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
That's him on a quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Gain of 9 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the San Antonio first down.
There's a dive up the middle. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Back to the well again. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They give it to him again. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Gets it to the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. Touchdown. These guys take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys push their lead to 3.
17. Saints 14.
The touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Handoff now from the gun. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. First them downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on first. Only a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Passing now on second and 10. Completed over the middle. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
22. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Dropping back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They send a tight end in motion. He lost that football. And it's picked up by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
We're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Here comes their offense out again. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
It's a gain of 10. First down, San Antonio.
They're going to try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Setting up to throw. He's got it in the red zone. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Need better results here on second and goal from the 10.
Second and goal at the 10-yard line.
They go to him again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys capitalize on the fumble with 6. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year.
The
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys make it a 10-point ball game.
24, Saints 14.
Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Saints back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got two options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Jump off, caught by his back. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, like even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. A throw here on first. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
brings up
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Looking to throw here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Saints have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Here comes the Saints offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. This is Scott. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
You know, from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Throw left side, complete. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. On now comes their punter. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The visitors ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
And then incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
And 10.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. So out now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Saints come marching onto the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points. That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
One's complete over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Now run by Scott. Has some daylight through the 40. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, They're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch him behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Finds his man over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one's nabbed by Allen. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Pass play coming here. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
A 6-yard pickup.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 25-yard line.
Throwing it again here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 4-point game here in the 4th.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from them, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
Visitors 24, Saints 21.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The offense getting set to go. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Offense to the line. Here we go. They're going play action. Finds his fullback. He's going to be stopped and keep around the 37. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs.
A gain of 15. First down, San Antonio.
Setting him on the dive. Jukes away from one. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He's going to get this to the opposing 41. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15. And a San Antonio first down.
He's going to throw this one. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Saints 35-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15 and a San Antonio first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll run here on first down. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And 2nd down only works out for a yard. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
And it's third down.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. He's back to throw. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Vacates quickly left side. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Quick pass right side, complete. He is into the end zone for the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game.
Saints 21.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Saints returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Now come out throwing. Finds a seam down the middle. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. From the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. They're going to throw. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And they've got it. They come through with the recovery. That should win this game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Another drive coming up for this offense. They're headed out now defending not a 2-score lead, just a field goal advantage here. So wondering, Brock, is that going to affect how they approach a chance at closing this one out?
No, I don't think there's any question about it. Yeah, I think if it's a 2-score game, it's run, 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 take every second off and punt that ball. Not now. Now you've got to get to the plays that you trust and believe in the most.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say so long from New Orleans.